Okay. What's up, guys? Zach Evnesh here from Underground Strength Gym. Check it out, undergroundstrengthclub.com. And we're here. This is the designated vomiting area. And for you guys, if you're feeling nauseous, you got to make the 60-yard dash to here. But what I want to start doing is cranking some updates about what's going on here at the Underground. For those of you that are members, give you a little limelight. For those of you that aren't members, sure, you can go to our YouTube videos, but you're going to hear some names of the guys, the many people that are here. We got a beautiful day. It's in the mid-60s. That's it. Winter is gone. Spring is coming. We're going to be busting out the toys soon. And let's talk about the news that has been hitting the Underground. So, check it out. Number one, look at this. Newspaper. Bang. They know what to do. Edison Gym, not flashy but effective. Anthony Rosamelia. Notice they put us above what's going on with the Yankees. It's pretty obvious that the news finally got it right. They know what's more important, Underground or Yankees. Underground. That's what I thought. Well, let's talk about why did the Home News Tribune come here. I'm really excited. I'm grateful to Greg Tafaro for coming and doing the story. We had 13 wrestlers qualify for the States this year. That is the most we've ever had, and it was just an amazing, amazing run for all the wrestlers. Some huge records were broken. Big-time aspirations were met. Very proud of everybody. When the dust settled, we had 4 state place winners. First place, Anthony Ashenall, hitting the three-peat. 3-time state champ, hasn't lost in New Jersey duels yet. Brendan Curly Callis, repeat. 2nd state title after a crazy year and really raising my blood pressure all year. First, early in the season, kid was having a bunch of bad hair days. You know, going to the salon, his perm wasn't working out for him, it was out of control. Then he tweaks his bicep and elbow, had a pretty serious injury, basically had to train him with one arm. Couldn't even do anything on that injured arm. Once he got better, bang, Seton Hall Prep gets some sort of skin infectious disease that those wrestlers love to get. Mats are shut down, so now we're training him like that. Then he tweaked his knee. Then he had a strained labrum. It was one injury followed by one bad hair day after another. Out of control. When the dust settled, Curly Callis somehow, some way fought hard as he always does. I'm not even sure how many matches he had going into states, but it was probably 1/3 of the amount of matches that a typical state qualifier would have. Curly Callis stressed us all out. Boom, gets the 2nd state title. I'm fired up for that. Craigie De La Cruz, 4th place as a freshman. Craigie comes from Bound Brook. He's been training with us since 6th grade. Has been just an amazing to see a freshman have such a strong run like that. You know, anybody who makes it to Atlantic City, you've got bragging rights for the rest of your life. Once you place in the States, you're on a whole new planet. Very proud of you guys. Last but not least, Jonathan, the Hebrew Hammer, Schlafer. 3rd place in the States as a sophomore. Freshman year, he was 8th in the state. Kid was just unreal. Training here all season long. In-season workouts, never missed a week. Rowing 130-pound dumbbells. In-season, weighing 152, 155 pounds. Kid was strong as nails. Huge congratulations to everybody that made it to States. And as you know, the photo in the Home News Tribune was Anthony Rosamelia. 0-15 as a freshman. I don't know, 15 to 18 pounds underweight as a freshman, some 88 pounds, and then state qualifier as a senior. Awesome Cinderella story. Cinderella story number 2. Stephen Lovsky, once upon a time known as Sluggo because of the way he would wrestle and really, in essence, had no muscle. We changed all that. Big thanks to the RP Wrecking crew, Coach Ranieri, Frosty, for supporting Underground. We love you guys, but Stephen, unreal, just amazing Cinderella story. 4 wins as a freshman on varsity. Being a varsity wrestler as a freshman is tough enough. 4 wins, 20-something losses. This year turned it around. I believe he got up to 23 wins. Took 2nd in the district, losing by a point. wins his quarterfinals match, I believe pinning a senior in that quarterfinals match. Unreal. So that's in the regions. Kid has, big things going on ahead of him. We also had many guys take 4th in the region or be 1 round away from placing. Big congratulations, David Bergitabeast. Cracked the 100 win mark as a senior. David was 160 or whatever that weight class is, maybe 152. I can't even remember. But let me tell you something. That kid was a 3-pounder as a freshman. He has committed to Virginia Tech, fired up for that. Last year, 3rd in the state, or 3rd in the region. And we got phone calls coming in. Anybody who knows anything about the underground knows I don't get to the phone when we're training. We'll have to get back to that after Underground Strength Gym Weekly. So, Bergitabeast, 3rd in the region as a junior, qualified for states. This year, man, had a real tough run, took 4th in the region, but he's recommitted and just refocused, and boom, he's prepping for high school nationals. I love it. And I'm going to tell you what, it's kids like him that you got to watch out for in college. He has nowhere near reached his potential. A lot of kids, you see them, these studs in high school, they burn out. They don't even want to wrestle in college. Bergitabeast has just not even came close to his potential. So once he hits that D1 level, we're going to see big things coming from him. Let's see all the new guys that are here. I've even written them down. This is just blowing my mind. We got Ryan and Alex Orzefa. Basketball, baseball, brothers from Hunterdon Central, they're just crushing it. They brought their friend Andrew Dyer. Andrew Dyer is a madman, also known as the Killing Running Man. As an 8th grader, his best mile run is 5 minutes and 10 seconds. Whenever he's done with a workout, he asks us to go on the prowler, even when it's 30 degrees. That is proof that he's crazy. He's got a little bit of craziness going on upstairs. So anybody who has to run against him, good luck. That kid is an animal, and we're going to turn him into an even bigger animal. I'm sorry to say that, but that's the way it goes around here. Orzefa brothers, you guys are kicking butt. Alex is the younger one. Ryan is high school baseball, and we're just going to do huge things with them. Hunterdon Central coming on strong. We even had another Hunterdon Central basketball player come here for a trial. He's going to be looking to get it rolling. We are psyched. His name is Aaron Medina. More to come on Aaron. Who else we got here? The Glasgow brothers from East Brunswick. Those are also known as the G Unit or the G-Men. Now, you got Stefan, who's an 8th grader. He's got states this weekend. And Sean was a freshman and took 4th in the region. Not only that, to get to that bout, he had to beat 2 state qualifiers to get there. Unreal, okay? Talk about another thing that's unreal. We got Brian McCrazy, who won the regions. Not only won the regions, but he got the OW. In the finals, he beat a kid that had qualified for the states every single year. That kid was a senior. Brian McCrazy gets the OW. Unreal. He's from Bishop Bar. He's got another year to go, as does his evil twin brother, Greg McCrazy. Fired up for those guys. Who else we got? Oh man, Justin Guzman, Junior Beast coming out of Clifton. That's about an hour away each way. His father is just fired up and committed, and that's what we like. We know that sometimes you got to drive a while to get here. It's not easy, but the committed make it happen. He comes here once a week, and he reminds me of Brendan Curly Callis. We work this kid so hard, he doesn't even sweat. His hair doesn't even move. 6th grader, wrestler from Clifton, and I believe he wrestles out of Scorpions Wrestling Club. All right? You heard it here first. Who else we got? Dilly Marino is back. After missing him from football season and wrestling season, Dylan Marino, JP Stevens, man on a mission, only a sophomore, and I always said, football players should wrestle, wrestlers should play football. You got to do both of them. They both have carryover to each other, making you more athletic. One sport makes you more conditioned, the other more explosive. Football hitting makes you meaner. The wrestling gives you the athleticism, the hand fighting skills, and the mental toughness. Dilly, we love you. Welcome back. Dylan trains here not only with the coaches, comes in for his extra workouts, and he crushes it. And when he's here, he's helping with the other guys. He's really a true undergrounder and really lives the underground brotherhood, helping other guys when they're in here, the younger guys, the older guys, loving it. Who else do we got? Ryan Marston, Jason Minical. We got the youth guys, okay? Minical coming out of East Brunswick, Ryan Marston, South Plainfield Tiger. These kids are both prepping for the youth states coming up this weekend, and we're getting them ready for their 8th grade and high school the next year. Ryan Paff, Patrick Passatino, spitting all over the camera here. It's very hard to do the Paff and Passatino combo. Both of those guys are from Bishop Bar. We're pushing them. They're starting to get the eye of the tiger. We got to go big things. We could train you as hard as you want, guys, but you got to have it up here. You got to have the desire. More on those two guys next time. All right, Van Miller coming out of Bridgewater, 8th grader. Maybe 7th grader. I'm confused with all the youth kids we have. He's pushing it real hard, training twice a week. He's bumping it up to 3 days a week of coaching. He loves it here. Hey, we love you being here. Sage Moscow coming out of Toms River. 1 hour commute each way. He's another youth wrestler pushing the envelope. If you turn your back on him and you didn't tell him what to do, boom, what is he doing? Push-ups, pull-ups, rope climbs. Kid's an animal. Trains on his own without us even telling him what to do. We got to watch out for those animals. Brandon Paetzel, homeboy out of Phillipsburg, getting ready for high school wrestling. Looking to get him to that 106-pound mark. This kid is a beast. From Phillipsburg, a little bit over an hour each way. How many days a week does he come here? 3. How many? 3. There's no stopping the commitment on that homeboy. Frankie Roman, 8th grader, prepping for high school in Sayreville. This kid's tearing it up. 3 days a week coaching, sometimes coming in for extra credit. Following the underground nutrition guidelines, kid's going to pack on the muscle. Mohammed Wainwright, out of the Hun School in Princeton, football player. Fired up, man. Kid's big. He's got a big car engine. Now we got to soup it up. Who else we got? I think that is it. Fired up to see all you guys here. Boom. That's a big list. The adults training was strong on Saturday, and the morning crew, you guys fire me up. Training at 6:30 in the morning while everybody else is sleeping or just rolling out of bed, and you guys are in here kicking ass with Coach Curdy. You're blowing my mind. Undergrounders, I love you. I'm proud of everything that's been going on in here. Adults, athletes, you guys are firing me up. That's it for Underground Strength Gym Weekly. I'm going to give you some highlights of what's going on here. If you're new and you're in New Jersey, you want to see what we're about, undergroundstrengthclub.com. And if you're an adult, strongonsaturday.com. And that doesn't mean we only train on Saturdays. We've got mornings. We've also got extra time slots opening up. We'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.